Sometimes the mic checks are so worth sharing.
Check. Hello. Erica
Perfect.
is my friend. Max is my new friend. We're all friends.
And Peabod's about to be a dad.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, my word.
Crazy.
Spirit 1053. Hi there. I'm Erica with my dear friend, Peabod. They also call him the Happy Rapper.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So good to be back.
It's been forever. Just
Yes.
a few things have happened. It's been a minute since you and I have hung out in person.
Yes.
We got to hit the big news first.
Yes.
What's about to happen in your family?
Probably at the time of airing this,
Yeah.
I will be a dad. Yeah, so it's like any day now. Like I could get the call while I'm in here.
Wow.
But yeah, gonna be a dad. I'm so excited.
Okay, how did Gabrielle, your beautiful wife, tell you the news?
Like she was so nervous about it that she was like, okay, I'm going to go find out. So it was like, we were just like waiting, sitting on the bed together to see if it was a positive test. And then it was. So, and then we went to IKEA immediately, which is kind of a weird way to celebrate. But we walked around. It was really surreal, actually, because we were walking around and seeing all these little baby room things. And we were like, we're going to have one of those. We're going to have a baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
Swedish
crazy.
meatballs to celebrate
Yes,
as well.
Exactly.
So how did you feel like in those first moments when you found out, okay,
Yes.
this is happening? Because, most of us, we dream of this moment.
Yeah.
You can't prepare for it.
Yes.
So what went through your heart?
Oh my gosh. The thing I remember most is just I could not stop smiling. And that sounds like a canned response, but
No.
my cheeks hurt because just after minutes and minutes of letting the news kind of wash over me, I was
Yeah.
like, I can't stop thinking about how excited I am. It's just the best news ever. So we're thrilled.
And here's really good news. It keeps getting better.
Oh, I love that.
And this is what I loved about being a young mom because I had no idea what I was
Yeah.
doing. My husband had no clue.
Yes.
But it was like every single moment you were learning with this brand new
Yeah.
person. And my favorite moments were the middle of the night.
Yep.
I know everybody's going to be like, get your sleep now. I'm sure you've been... My favorite moments were those where it's just you and the little guy or little girl and you're bonding and God is so present.
Yeah.
He's so close. So how has this news changed your perception as God being your dad?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel like within a couple days, and even at this point now, I still haven't met her yet. And I can't even explain how much I love her. And that's crazy because I still haven't, except for ultrasounds and things, I haven't seen her face. I haven't held her yet. And I love her so much. And so how much more God, who Bible says he knits us in our mother's wombs, it's just amazing. And I'm expecting a full on kind of download of that again once she's in my arms. But I can't wait.
It's amazing to me to think that we have a God who thought us up. He was like,
Yes.
the world needs a happy rapper. They need a Peabod, I mean, and it's so tender to me that God is so personal, right?
Yeah.
And you can really feel his love. And I mean, for me, over the years, as I've had to raise children and be like, why do you keep doing that? I have a whole different understanding of God. He is so patient.
Yes.
So
my gosh.
it's so much fun. Okay, so I want to ask you, how is this changing you as a musician?
Yes. Well, it's so funny because as soon as we found out, I was like, I'll have to write a song for her someday. But I couldn't even wait for her to be born yet. So she already has a song that I'm so excited about. So I just wrapped that up and it'll come out at the end of the month here.
And what's the name of the song?
The song is called Summer in Seattle.
Yes.
And the whole idea, I've grown up in this area my whole life.
Yep.
And everyone who's listening knows that this is the best place to be in the summer. I've been in a lot of different states during the summertime and this is the best one. And so the whole idea is just my belief is that us Seattleites actually appreciate summer a little bit more. Summer is the most special to us in a similar way. My daughter's going to be special to a lot of people, but she's most special to me. So.
That is just so touching. I love
Thank
it
you.
so much. Where is your favorite place in this area? I'll give you mine. It's Edmonds near the fishing pier when the sun is setting and it's 9:45 p.m. And everybody's out like it's noon.
Yes.
How about you?
Oh my gosh, I love that. I have so many spots. Some are just I love being at T-Mobile Park for a Mariners game, especially a sunset game or on fireworks night. That's amazing. But we have so many great parks near lakes around here.
Yeah.
There are a couple little parks on the east side even that my wife and I will go set up our hammocks and we'll just read by the lake. And that's like not even anywhere like famous or special, but just it's everywhere. Everywhere is gorgeous. So yeah.
What's your favorite summer memory? Like growing up as a kid in the Seattle area? Because for me, it was all about the pools.
Yes.
I grew up in New York and we were just in and out of everybody's pool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. That's the best. Yeah. And we've got the aquatic center here, so we've got some good pools. The first memory that came to mind actually for my 10th birthday, and I'm an August birthday, so this was, when weather's really actually hot here. My parents invited like 20 kids over and we had the biggest super soaker fight.
Yes.
They set up like barricades and they had this whole system where they had like this whole like point system. It was crazy, but it's like one of my top summer memories still. And I'm 31 now. So
yes. You know what? We did a Star Wars party for my son all the boys had lightsabers. And honestly, it was one of my favorite moments of my life. Like my son has never been happier.
Amazing.
And also scuffs all over the walls because they would bring them in the house. That's okay. All worth it. Did you ever go to camp as a kid?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. We had some really awesome camps through my church. And in high school, actually, we would partner with this other church and we would do what's called wakeboard camp.
What?
So literally we would go drive to a lake and we'd wakeboard an inner tube for 8 hours. And then in the evening, we'd eat dinner and like hear a sermon and sing worship songs. And it was like... I'm like, I want to go do that now. Like, that sounds amazing.
Me too. Let's all get in the car.
Yeah.
PEABOD, we're getting ready to do Yes Day here at Spirit 105.3. This is amazing, where we are going to spend a full day on the radio sharing our yes stories, why we said yes to Jesus and when. Would you share yours?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely. What I love about this question too is I think there's a few yeses in my story. I became a Christian when I was really young and my dad was a pastor for a number of years. And I think what's really interesting about as we grow up, there are actually, not to get too deep, but there are invitations to say no, even if you've been walking with him for a while. And he just kept me. He just kept me through it. I think through things like good community and good people and honestly things like therapy. I feel like I'm in this place now where it's, we throw out this phrase, it's kind of Christianese of like making your faith your own.
Yeah.
But when you step out into the adult world and you're not just going off of your youth group's collective faith or your parents' faith, you're walking in this relationship with Jesus on your own. And I feel like even in the last like 5 years of my life, he's just been so kind to like point out things in my life that have been either competing for attention or weighing me down. And he's just been so kind to keep inviting me back to himself with his gentleness and his kindness. And so, I mean, there's so much I could say, but I've just, especially in the last few years, been really amazed by God's still small voice, how he's not shouting in our faces. He's not twisting our arm, trying to get us he's not forcing us into anything, but he is inviting and welcoming all the time. And yeah, through that, he's really just kept me. And I'm so grateful. And I feel like I am the most excited about my relationship with the Lord that I ever have been because he's walked with me through so many things at this point. So it's kind of a long, rambling answer. But
that was a perfect answer. And you really got me thinking about how life with Jesus is a series of yeses. So is life in marriage.
Yes.
It's a series of, honey, I do again after a hard season. Or as a parent, like, parenting is awesome. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But boy, it's also hard. There are hard days.
Yes.
And you have to say, yes, honey, all over again. And, be willing to be the one who sacrifices your day, your hour, your sleep, whatever it is. And it's just really beautiful. Sacrificial love is beautiful. And Jesus is our example.
Yes.
And thank God he's like,
beautiful.
You don't have to do it on your own.
Completely. Absolutely.
I have been really appreciating grace.
Yes.
I was sharing on the show the other day, I've got these brand new glasses and every time, thank you. That means a lot coming from the happy rapper. But, I'm like, I'm going to be so careful. And the other day, there they are, face down on my coffee table. It took 2 days for me to break, my promise to myself. And that's how I am with God. And yet I keep feeling myself, here I go again. But here he comes again, showing up. And grace always feels good.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, let's just soak it up. Okay, we got to go back to the Mariners, PEABOD, because it's been quite a season. Mostly amazing. A lot of roller coaster moments. But Cal Raleigh, I get so excited to see him play. How about you? Like, is he your player or who's your number one?
Yes, Cal's probably my favorite. I mean, he's got a great nickname.
Yeah.
We got to be honest.
Let's hear it for the big dumper.
Yep.
I agree.
And he's just so fun to watch. I feel like there's something about, he's just got like a quiet confidence about him.
Yeah.
That's like, you never quite know what you're gonna get with Cal, but I love him. He's amazing.
He really is my favorite player. I'm trying to talk my husband into getting me a jersey. You know, I mean,
I love that. I love that.
Don't you approve?
Yes, absolutely. Incredible.
I mean, there's this sense when he steps up to the plate that something good is going to happen. And I was thinking about that. Like, I want to live my life that way.
Yes.
Like, okay, the sun has just come up. And when producer Max and Donna and I get up, the sun has just come up. I'm like, Lord, I want to have that sense. I want to walk into the radio station and go, something good is about to happen.
Yes. I love that. It reminds me, I saw this video of this girl and she was like, I play this game with myself sometimes where I think today is the best day ever. I just don't know why yet. And you're just kind of walking around. I wish I could give credit to this girl. I forget what her name was. It just was in my feed. But I was like, what a cool way to go about your day. And she's like, you know what? I often find something that makes it feel like the best day ever when I'm looking for it.
Because you got to look for it.
Yeah.
Thank you to the girl in PEABOD's news feed.
Yes. Whatever your name is, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to steal your content. I just love the quote. I thought it was awesome.
PEABOD, you have to come by more often.
Yeah, I'm not even that far away.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, bring Gabrielle.
Okay.
Bring the baby.
Deal.
And call us. Seriously, I would love for you to call me. I know people don't call each other, but when that baby is born, after a few days, call me, tell me the news.
Deal. Okay.
You are loved, PEABOD.
Oh, thank you.
Are you looking for a distinctly Christian education? A place where your child can be challenged with academic rigor through a biblical worldview? Consider King's Schools.
Hi, my name is Michaela, and I'm a proud student of King's Schools graduating class of 2025. Being a King's Knight has made a significant impact on my faith and future. Next year, I will be studying at Northwest University in their honors program. Because of King's Schools, I grew so much in my faith and my relationship with God. If you're considering enrolling at King's Schools next year, my advice would be to go for it. The community and environment here were amazing for me, and I love it here. And you will too.
Sign up for a tour of King's Schools by June 30th, and if you enroll, mention purposely and pay no application fee. Visit gokings.org for more. Building resilient disciples of Christ through Christian education for 75 years. gokings.org.